All right, okay. It's hot, but damn it, good afternoon, Roxbury. Are you in the building? I'm not truly convinced, but is Roxbury in the building? Okay. My name is Kerry D. Singleton. I am the producer and host of the Sessions Cafe TV show based in New York City, but today I am honored to be back home on the streets of Roxbury, Massachusetts, where I was born and raised, damn it. I'm here to present the awards and to welcome everybody to the Roxbury Unity Parade. It's a beautiful day, is it not, on Malcolm X Boulevard? We got a new parade route. We got all kinds of things going on. We got some great people in the audience, and I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much, Toy, for entrusting me with this honor. First and foremost, before I get started, can we all just please put your hands together for the belated birthday girl herself, Miss Toy Burton. Come on, I can't hear you. It's Toy's birthday. All right? Couple of quick shout-outs, because I traveled all the way from New York City to be with you this afternoon. Shout out to celebrity makeup artist Mike Connor, his first time in Boston. He's worked with Vanessa Williams. Put your hand up, brother. From Vision X Photography in Queens, New York, my brother AJ, who's taking pictures in the back. AJ, put your hand up, brother. First time in Boston. Also, another person who's first time in Boston is Junior from Junior Images. He is from DC, lives in Manhattan, is a bigger Patriots fan than anybody in this building. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, my cousin Keisha Reed, who's in the building, and my favorite Roxbury native. I want y'all to put your hands together for my favorite Roxbury native, my mother, Denise Singleton. Let's get on with the ceremony. Every year we do this. Every year you guys come out, and every year Toy makes sure that the community is represented in a positive light, and that people see and embrace the beauty, the culture, and the smiles of the people of Roxbury, the geographic center of the city of Boston, and the spiritual center, as far as I'm concerned, of the city of Boston. So put your hands together. The first award that we are going to present, ladies and gentlemen. No, we got to do speakers. Oh, damn, I'm all Russian. Like Patrice. Sorry. We got some speakers, ladies and gentlemen. You want to hear some people speak to us? Yes, you do. Yes. First, we have Roxbury City Councilor Tanya Fernandez Anderson.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Roxbury. Yeah, Roxbury is really in the house, and amazing. I woke up today and I was like, wow, everything is falling into place. We did a volunteer list, and we got speakers. We was like, we gotta hype this up. We gotta get the Roxbury Unity Parade to show people what Toy really be about. And to wake up and to see the sunshine, it's just amazing, and I'm grateful to be here with you. I want to thank you for being here. Roxbury Unity Parade, it's not just a whole bunch of people from the same tribe being in one place talking about, unity or inclusivity, but it's about a people that's nurtured this community. It's about a people that's been here, and those who are newcomers too, but mingling and creating a community, a society that is inclusive, that is equitable for everyone to have a quality of life here. So Toy, we hear you loud and clear. We appreciate all the work that you do, from Dee Dee's Cry to all your volunteerism, to your advocacy, to your hard work, and lobbying every single elected. If you get an email from Toy, make sure you respond. because she will call you out on it. And we love that spirit. We love that relentless type of advocacy for you to be here and say, I'm going to make something out of this. Out of nothing, but I'm going to make something of it and build it up to what it is today. I commend you. You are an extraordinary woman, and I appreciate you. Shout out to all of my constituents. Even if you're not from Roxbury, nobody's perfect. It's okay. If you're not from D7, if you're not from D7, nobody's perfect, but you're here supporting D7. Thank you so much to the counselors that don't represent D7 that are here. Counselor Sharon Durkin and Counselor Ed Flynn. We know that we're going to hear from our president, Madam Counselor Lou Jen, and we know that we have our very own Mayor is here, and we're going to be hearing from her. But this would be nothing without the people that I've already mentioned. Of course, Dr. Brooks, thank you so much for the work. And Toy, your daughter, sorry, I misforgot your name. All right, sorry. All right, Tamara, and all the work that you've done, but all of the people that are here, Mr. Gary Gaither, who else do I see? Never mind, I don't have my glasses on. Love y'all. All right, who? Oh, Commissioner Cox is here. Shout out to Commissioner Cox. It's important, y'all, and the commissioner's here. He's here on the ground with us. Crime is down. Unfortunately, we have seen a lot of tragedies. Our prayers to the families, but let's continue to pray. Let's continue to hold our hands and build up our community so we can fight against the injustices or the perpetual lack of investments in social determinants of health. But I have seen the budget. I have measured where we've invested. I have seen that we are making progressive changes to a trajectory that I think is going to make Roxbury a beautiful, resilient, climate resilient, and just a thriving economy in Roxbury. Roxbury Resiliency Corridor. Shout out to Mayor Wu once again for hearing the messages, putting out a grants. Y'all, Malcolm X Boulevard is going to be new. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be green. Melnia Cass Boulevard completely going to get redone. It's going to be that greenway that we want. We know that Tremont is going to come down. Embrace is going to bring some statues, some culture. Preserving the African American culture, super important for anti-displacement efforts in Roxbury. And we're looking toward the art corridor, my very own creation, but support from Mayor Wu for putting in $1.6 million in ARPA funds just to uplift storefronts on Blueville Ave, going all the way up to Grove Hall. We have so much investments, but I couldn't have done that without my colleague. And I know that there's only one of them here that specifically supported me with these types of black and brown investments, with these types of social determinants of health investments. Councilor Lou Jen, thank you, my sister, for always backing me up on the floor to bring money, to put our money where our mouth is. I love y'all. Y'all know I love you, right? Y'all know, I love you, I love you, I love you. God bless you. And let's get this parade going. All right.
1 second, sister. Let everybody see the back of that jersey. Y'all can see the front of mine. Take those pictures. All right. Next, we have Boston City Council President, Ms. Ruth Z. Lujen. Rock that knee, sister.
Celtics all day. Hello, Roxbury. I am so happy to be here. I love the Roxbury Unity Parade. We know that Toy Bergen is a one-woman show. Making it happen and trying to put on for Roxbury. Roxbury is literally the heart of our city. It is the center. It deserves the attention, the parades, the love, the money, the resources, all of it. So I am grateful to be here. I want to thank everyone who makes today possible. Roxbury is deserving of a parade just like any other neighborhood. Toy, what can't you do? And so go to greater heights. Like Councilor Anderson said, it's about the joy, but it's also about the work to make sure that Roxbury is getting the investments that it needs. So I, as a City Council President, care deeply about our neighborhoods, care deeply about our Black and brown neighborhoods. So it is a joy to work alongside Councilor Anderson to make that happen, along with my colleagues, Councilor Durkin, Councilor Flynn, Councilor Santana. I believe I saw Councilor Orell, and I know State Representative John Moran, who represents Roxbury as well, is here working at the State House for what we need here in Roxbury. And I know Rep. Tyler and Rep. Worrell also send their regards. Roxbury deserves the attention and the love. We are going to march today. We are going to honor our heroes, those who have paved the way. And oftentimes, when we're doing the work in our communities, it's not about credit. It's not about yourself. It's about community. It's about investing and correcting for past harms. When we think about the things that we need, I think about how, yes, we've been harmed in so many ways, but if we look around, we look at all the leadership, we look at all the people, we have the talent here to solve our own problems. If we work together, if we work in partnership and together in community. So I just want to say thank you, Toy. Happy to be here. Roxbury all day, every day. Thank you.
Lots of love, lots of love, lots of love. Next, we want to bring up Boston City Councilor Julia Mejia. Moving right along. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get ready to give a thunderous, did I say that right, Mom? Okay, my Boston Technical High School diploma means something, I guess, right? A thunderous round of applause for your mayor. I don't hear the applause. What the hell? Mayor Michelle Wu, goddammit!
Good afternoon, Roxbury. I am so thankful once again for a beautiful day for this parade. I want to take us back a little bit to the way back times before Ms. Toy decided to marshal all the resources in the community, before the year where we were in a thunderstorm, before the year where we were in 100-degree heat, before the year when it was a pandemic, to before when there was no parade in this community. And almost everywhere else around the city, there were celebrations that happened. Of course, there were lots and lots of celebrations in Roxbury of all different kinds. Ms. Giamatti knows that, and lots of people here have been keeping those going for decades and generations. But a parade is something special because you don't have to know about where to go to show up to experience it. You can just be going about your daily life, and then all of a sudden you hear something, you open your window, you look out from where you're sitting in the barbershop chair, and you see your community inviting you to come along with them step by step. And so I want to thank you, Ms. Toy, for recognizing the need and not just saying something or calling it out as we all should, but then with your own blood, sweat, tears, resources, and energy, doing something about it and keeping it going year after year after year. So I want to echo what my colleagues have already said. This community is so important and deserves every bit of focus from the city and more. And so we have to keep pushing and keep holding all of us accountable for that. I want to thank all my colleagues in elected office who are here, who are recognized already, counselors, representative. I also want to give a shout out to Allison Cartwright, who is running for clerk, a very, very important role that's on the ballot this year, to get to know her. And most of all, thank you and congratulations to all the community members and all of the awardees. This is the most important part of this celebration, is highlighting those who don't do this for the credit, as President Louis-Jean was saying, and often don't get seen and recognized for the ways that they are literally building and nourishing and tying together our community. So congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
So Mayor Wu's going to help give out the awards One of our first awards is the Lifetime Achievement Award. It is the Mary Morris Lifetime Achievement Award. Mary Morris was my grandmother, and if it wasn't for her being in Roxbury, my mom wouldn't have been born in Roxbury, I wouldn't have been born in Roxbury, my kids wouldn't have been born in Roxbury. So that is my way of paying homage to my grandmother, is the Lifetime Achievement Award. And this year, recipients is Roxbury Zone New Edition, celebrating their 40th anniversary. So give it up for New Edition. They do know that they're being recognized today. They are in Atlanta, I believe. As you know, they did do a Las Vegas residencies, but these awards will get to them. So then I'm giving it to Kerry now.
41 years of Candy Girl as of last month. Give it up for New Edition. The next award we want to give out is the Pillar of the Community Award, and we want to present that very important award to Mr. Michael Curry.
Say a few words.
Thank you. So I'm just going to say something very quick. I'm going to be honest with you. One is I want to just say for Toy, unless you've been a community activist in this neighborhood or elected official in this neighborhood, then you might not appreciate what I'm about to tell you. That people do this work because they love their people and they love their community. They don't get a check for it. People don't give them awards for it, but they show up every day, like many of you I see, Aziza and Supreme, Chip Greenwich, and you show up because you care about your people and you've been doing it for decades. That's who Toy is. Give a round of applause, please. I want to just pay respect to my mother. My mother moved here from Alabama for the warmth of other suns. If anybody's ever read Isabel Wilkerson's book, Leaving the Jim Crow South, moved to Boston, didn't have anybody, family here, and she raised us Ruthin Street and Lennox Street housing projects by herself. Mahalia, this is my mother right here, Mahalia Curry. And my little sister Veronica, standing over here in the black. So I have a deep appreciation for Roxbury, and I will tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was growing up in Boston, I was ashamed of Roxbury. I'm gonna be real. I had a nephew murdered in Roxbury. I've lived in a community where a lot of people who look like me were dying of almost every disease at a higher rate, living less years. My sister was a crack addict in Roxbury. I went and pulled her out of crack houses. My mother, my sister, and I, we were kids. I've seen people shot and stabbed. I don't exaggerate that. So anybody who grew up in Lenox, or when we moved up to Quincy Street, Quincy and Blue, the stuff we saw no child should ever see. And I didn't really appreciate and respect my community until I got to college. And when I left Roxbury and went to Minneapolis, St. Paul to go to college, and I studied Roxbury, then I started to appreciate all the beautiful things I saw in Roxbury, like Nubian Square or Jamada and the Abdulhalik family and their sacrifice and service to our people. When I got to college, I started studying why were we desperately sick, desperately poor, unhoused, unbanked, and dying of almost every disease at a high rate. I didn't get that as a kid. I just was ashamed that we were so sick and dying and killing each other. But then I realized there's a reason why. That we come from circumstances and conditions that made Roxbury struggle. So for people who are in this space right now that I've grown up with, I'm 55, and I know who's done the work. That means I've been here at Million Man March when we met Reggie Lewis coming back in '95, and there was 700 people in that room. And then it was 400. Then it was 200, Supreme. Then it was 50 people. And then there was about 20 of us sitting at Black Community Information Center with Siddiqui, Gloria Fox, Diane Wilkerson, Brother later Nataskia, Bob Marshall, some Black Panthers. And all of a sudden, I'm like, where did the 700 people go? Where did all the people who came back thinking we're going to change these conditions and circumstances? So I have a newfound appreciation and respect for Roxbury as an adult. So I need us, like me, I need us to have an appreciation for our history, that we celebrate the culture, the rich history and culture of Roxbury, but then we also understand that we got some serious work to do. As I told the young people from National Black College Alliance just now, if I can get on a train from here and take 3 stops and live 20 years longer, we still got a problem. If you're a black woman and you have less chance of survival in pregnancy in Roxbury than you would in Beacon Hill or Newton or Wellesley, that's a problem. If you don't own a business in Roxbury, but they own businesses in another neighborhood, if you go to a level 4 school instead of a quality school, that's a problem. So while I want to celebrate this moment in the Unity Parade, we do celebrate, but I want y'all to take a moment and pause, because where we gotta go is so much higher than where we are. So Commissioner Cox, Mayor Wu, the City Council President, the City Council members, I am excited because we're in an interesting moment in Boston history, that we now have some of us with lived experience in positions of power. But now we gotta get behind them, in some cases push them, to deliver on the promise of Roxbury. So thank you. Mom.
Okay, you guys ready?
Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, is receiving the prestigious Bill Russell Sportsman Award, and that goes to Mr. Tony Richards. Put your hands together. So he had a basketball tournament, so we're just going to give that brother his award like we do with the Grammys. Maybe not the Grammys. Not BET Awards either. Anyway, this is an award that is near and dear to my heart because my mommy went to Elma Lewis's school and danced her butt off when she was a kid. Elma Lewis Artist Award goes to Rob Pro-Black Gibbs. Put your hands together.
Thank you. Oh, I got to talk?
Only if
Oh,
you
wow.
want to. You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm going to step back with the crew. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, Roxbury. How's everybody feeling? All right. Thank you, Sister Toy, for the acknowledgement. If everybody and anybody knows me, I don't do the work that I do or that I should say we do for the accolades. I leave it all on the walls and echo the way that I was raised. And it's been coined that, like a lot of the murals that we've been doing recently, they're turning into mirrors and reflecting all the light and the beauty that's in our communities. So without saying too much, I just wanted to challenge everybody to look at a wall, look up, take the time and breathe life. And I'm a son of...
Know where your murals are located.
Oh, my murals are all over Roxbury, even in this on this campus. Outside of Roxbury, everywhere around the world. And the art corridor is going to improve the bridges we've been building for years, just to, let folks outside of Boston even know that black people are here. Grew up as a son of Roxbury, a big brother to most, now a proud father. So I accept this on behalf of everybody that I rock with. There's 1 million of me, and there's going to be 1 million more.
Amen.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Next up is the Business of the Community Award. And I just ate there this morning, and the food was damn good. And most importantly, they were open. Give it up for the Silver Slipper, legendary Boston restaurant. This is the lady that gave me grits.
You don't have to. You can just say thank you. Thank you on behalf of you. Thank you on behalf Sarah, so slip her in.
We doing things today. She doesn't want to speak. She wants to cook eggs and grits. Next up, the Sarah Ann Shaw Media Award. Rest in peace to Miss Shaw. Let's put our hands together for her.
So, a quick story about Sarah. So, I had met Sarah just before the parade was to begin in 2018. And honestly, I was gonna quit because nobody had given money, we had no sponsors. But when I told her about the parade, Sarah Ann was like, "Who are you with?" Because I was like, "Hi, my name is Toy Bird, and I'm doing the Roxbury Unity Parade, a parade for Roxbury." She said, "Who are you with?" And I said, "Myself?" And she goes, "No, but who are you with?" Like I didn't get it. I was like, "Myself." And then when she told me how they've been trying for years to put together a parade for Roxbury, that's when I knew that we had to give out awards. So Sarah Ann Shaw was the first recipient of our Lifetime Achievement Award. So I just had to make that. It's because of her, because people said, "Toy, you're a parade. Why are you giving out awards? You're a parade." I was like, because we need to uplift those and recognize those who uplift Roxbury every day. So even with the first time, and I was like, "We need Malcolm X Park." And they was like, "For what?" I was like, "Oh, because we need to party." And they was like, "No, you're a parade, you have to disperse." I'm like, "No, we're Roxbury, we have to party after parade." So I hope everybody will come back, enjoy the music, the live music that Supreme put together. He is my director of Hood Fest. We got Tania Sheffield, who is also my daughter. We got Dr. Brandy Brooks, and everyone else who's helped with the parade, and definitely the city of Boston and our sponsor, the Massachusetts Coalition to Prevent Gun Violence.
And we want to present this prestigious award to Danielle Johnson.
Thank you guys so much. Contrary to popular belief, I hate talking on the mic, but I do it every day because this is what I love to do. This award is really special. Rest in peace to Sarah, because as you guys know, in person of media, being a woman in media, a black woman in media, is hard as it is. And for people like her to pave the way for people like me to be able to do what I do with Spark FM, Boston's #1 for urban and Caribbean music, it's super important. So thank you guys all for this award. Thank you, Toy, for recognizing me. And thank you to the city of Boston for continuously supporting Spark FM and the work that we do for the community. And thank you.
And last but certainly not least, sorry. I'm trying to not be on CP time today. The top sponsor award goes to a very, very, very cool guy who graced the cover of Intrigue magazine, the magazine that I am the president of. Have you all heard of the New England Patriots? Yeah. Have you all heard of the New England Patriots? Junior from DC has definitely heard of the New England Patriots. He's the team's biggest fan. Or is he? Is he? Anyway, we want to award the top sponsor award to the New England Patriots Foundation and give this award proudly to Mr. Josh Kraft himself.
This is just quick. It's an honor for our family to be engaged and work with the great community of Roxbury, and it starts and ends with this woman here. Her heart, her compassion, and her thoughtfulness are unequivocal for this community and everyone in it. So thanks for letting us be a part of it. Thank you.
We're almost done, except for something. Something.
2 minutes, okay. So Roxbury, Kerry is a native of Roxbury, but he's been living in New York for quite some time now. And was it year 1 when I asked you to be MC?
2 years ago.
Yes, so during the first Roxbury Unity Parade, I was like, whoa, I don't like talking. I don't like public speaking. And Kerry so graciously, I asked him, he said yes. And every year he comes from New York to be the MC of this event. So this award is for Kerry for being the host 2024 Roxbury Unity Parade. So thank you, Kerry. Get over here. Let's get a picture.
Okay, so my speech is very simple. Let's party. Thank you.
So everyone should be already staged behind the trolley. I'm actually gonna pull my car in front of the trolley, and Brandy and Tania is gonna lead us with the Roxbury Unity Parade banner. We have some seats reserved on the trolley for if anyone gets tired walking, please just wave us down to get on the trolley.